Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. This is Mr. Shakespeare again with you on the 15th of December 2022. I'm here with psychic medium and remote viewer Liz Cross. How are we doing today, Liz?
Very well, thank you.
Okay, good. All right, well, we're going to do a slightly different one today, away from some of the finances and things like that, although I think finances will end up being involved in this a little bit. But so we're going to probe Douglas Macgregor. Douglas Macgregor is a retired US Army colonel who has served in the US military for many years. He is cognizant about what is happening in Europe and Ukraine and Russia and places like that, because he actually served in these countries. So he understands a little bit more than the average guy. So we need to get a contact with connection with Douglas Macgregor. Colonel
Okay.
Douglas. Yeah?
Yeah, I've got him here.
How's he doing today?
He doesn't feel too well today, unfortunately. I feel like he's got a bit of a cold.
Right. What does he think of the current situation in Ukraine?
It is bad. They're losing. There's no way that they can really win this without the help of others. Those people are not, or those countries, NATO, all that, are not going to get involved unless they absolutely have to. And he believes Russia is winning the war.
Okay. Does he think that NATO are currently involved, either overtly or clandestinely, or, I mean, what does he think?
Oh, that's a good question. Do you think that NATO are currently involved? Yes, he does. He thinks they're making decisions in the background, right? But they just can't be seen to be involved, because that will start World War III.
Right, but the fact that they are there and making decisions and getting involved, why are they doing that then exactly? Why does he think they're doing that?
Why do you think that NATO are doing that? Because they want Ukraine to win the war.
Okay.
I feel like a lot of equipment is coming in. They're negotiating a lot of backdoor deals to get more equipment in, more tanks, more military ammo, whatever all that stuff is, more supplies, food. I feel like they're getting clothing for their troops. The Ukraine, excuse me, the Ukraine is broke. It's out of money.
A lot of the equipment that's been sent by America and NATO has ended up on strange places, like in Africa and all sorts of things. What does he think about that?
That's correct. Yes, it has. Why has it ended up in Africa? Do you know?
You asking me or Colonel Macgregor?
Anybody who's willing to answer. He doesn't know.
Okay, well, because of the massive corruption in Ukraine, that's why. They sell it. They basically take it and sell it. They pocket the money.
Let's ask Zelensky. Have you been selling some of the equipment that has been sent to you? We had to. They're out of money. The Ukraine has no money. They are completely.
But they've had nearly $100 billion from the US, haven't they? Where's all that gone?
$1 billion from the US. War is expensive, and I feel like what he's telling me is a lot of it has gone on like medical supplies, trying to feed people, trying to clothe people. The loss, the casualties, trying to get people out of the Ukraine. The Ukraine is flat broke. It has no more money. Now, it's totally reliant upon donations from here on out, the government anyway.
Sorry, who are you probing now, Macgregor or Zelensky?
Zelensky.
Okay. All right, we'll drop him. Let's put Macgregor out till June 30th, 2023, please.
Okay, June 30th, 2023, 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Okay.
So we're now in June 2023. It's summertime. What's happening in Ukraine?
June 2023, it's summertime. What's happening in Ukraine? It's over. I feel like the war is over.
When did it finish?
When did it finish? When did it stop? There was a peace deal. So that's based upon today's timeline, right?
Right.
And I have to say, I notice when, we're doing these future self things, it's based upon today's probabilities. Now, if some major event takes place, Putin drops a bomb, anything like that, that timeline is totally changed. But right now, it looks like there's a peace deal. That's not the first time I've had that come through. The war cannot continue. It just can't.
Right. But does he know when? Asking him when it finished. What does he say?
I feel like in the spring.
Right. Okay.
It's still very cold over there when it finishes, but I mean, this is going to be a very, very hard winter for both sides.
Okay.
They're losing. Yes,
hold Macgregor there. Hold Macgregor there and grab Ukraine as an entity.
Okay. But Russia's also struggling with the cold. I mean, I know they're cold winter warriors. Like they love to fight in the cold, but this winter is really, really getting to them. Okay, so what would you like to know? I've got the Ukraine.
Okay, put it out to the same day, 30th of June, 2023.
June 30th, 2023. Eastern Daylight Time. Okay.
Is the war over?
Is the war over? Yes, they've had to basically surrender. Their idea of this peace deal is surrendering.
Right. Okay, and ask them when did this happen?
When did this happen? I'm getting that it's around springtime.
Okay. Let's just go back to Macgregor again. Hold Ukraine there. Let's go back to Macgregor. Ask him, was NATO's involvement, did NATO get more involved over 2023? Or did they start to back away?
Not publicly. No, they're not. They do not want to be involved. They do not want to take on this expense. They do not want to take on this responsibility. And what is bleeding through, as I asked, which is how incompetent NATO actually are as an organization.
Yeah. Okay. Right. All right.
This would be a big mishmash of many different opinions, many different scenarios, many different, people that are within NATO saying, no, I don't want war. No, under no circumstances. We're not here to be, to be in war. So there's a lot of disorganization going on within NATO. And there's also they can't make decisions very well.
So does Colonel Macgregor see any future for NATO? Any point to NATO? I mean, does he?
No, he says they're completely useless.
Right. Okay. Just for those other people, Colonel Macgregor's YouTube channel is worth looking out. He's probably one of the best commentators, American commentators on the situation in Russia and Ukraine. And of course, he's got a huge amount of military experience. So he does actually know what he's talking about. So, and he doesn't buy all the Kool-Aid that's being pumped out all over the place. All right. That's all we need. Okay. Drop everything. Thank you.
Okay. Anything else? No?
No, that's all we
Oh,
need.
this is a short one. Well,
Yeah, it's just a short one. Yeah.
well, if you would like to join us on the Discord or on the Patreon, please go to Patreon/remote viewing and beyond. To get Discord benefits, you will need to hook up your profile, your Discord profile, to the Patreon. It's not hard to do, and you have an immediate access to the Discord. We do talk a lot in the Discord. It's a nice place to talk freely. We're very nice to one another there as well. Nobody's very disrespectful or anything like that. And it's just a good place to be. Patreon probably costs about $3.50 a week. That is well worth the money for everything that you get. You get a lot of exclusive content, and you also get access to the Monday morning CTT, Consciousness Transformation Techniques, healing group, which is amazing. That is a whole different level of healing. So thank you very much. This was great.